There is no second pass.
Good morning, Crypto Chaos. How's it going, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. How's it going? $89,000 Bitcoin behaving overnight on the foreign markets. Nice, 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 of course, to see. Heading into the third day of Davos. How's it going, guys? When? Number one. Brave Humming Freedom, number one. Braveheart here. How's it going? How's it going, my man? Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, G-Dog, also here. How's it going, G-Dog? Yes, we've got Cliff also. Hello, number one as well. Geez, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Good morning, Crypto Chaos crew. Good morning, Otaku. Good morning, Braveheart. Cliff also here saying good morning. Z-Back super app, not so super, says Andy. Ooh. Oh, maybe got something you want to share with us today, Andy. I gotcha. Good morning, G-Dog and C-Story. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Yes, also Strawberry Dragon's our favorite flavor of dragons here. Good morning, Strawberry. Good morning, everyone. Oh man, I had some technical difficulties this morning. Human technical difficulties. My computer broke. It just like crashed as soon as I started the live. And then I had to go to the bathroom. So I was a little late today. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I apologize.
Stupid.
But we're back. Super app lame or what, says Miller Mountain. I haven't checked it out yet. The word is APY is down on staking. Did the app go live like last night or something? Because yeah, I mean, as of right now, I've been checking it frequently and not seeing any sort of Play Store or iStore availability just yet. Andy says someone posted it yesterday, or posted it today. Not sure 100% yet. Gotcha. I'll have to definitely check that out as the news comes in. 7% on ZBEC. Yeah, it looks like 7% down on ZBEC. What the hell? I don't know, guys. Be safe out there. Don't do anything stupid. Again, we're just getting this game started. Miller Mountain says, hit the like, y'all. Don't forget free to support the chaos. Yes, with, of course, the buttons. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again, guys, for shouting out and reminding me. Thank you so much. And, happy Joy's also here. Good morning, Otaku and Chaos family. Much love indeed. Morning, bestie. Braveheart. Shout out to Joy. All right, guys. All right. Yes, yeah, that crazy silver bug. We know him well as Braveheart. All right. Let's get back to Bitcoin, guys. So 89,300 on Bitcoin last night. Of course, we called for baseline bear. What do we get? Baseline bear. Tired of winning it. I am.
So much. You
so tired of winning. I am. I want to be wrong, guys. Let's just be wrong tomorrow. I'm so tired of it. It's the same crap, different day. All right. So anyway, we did run this pretty well into our trend line. Again, we just kind of kept the trend going from the beginning of Davos to the second day, the start of the third day. Right. That's where we are now. And looks like the foreign market did okay, and then pre-market here in the United States, we lost support. So we did come back down, and now we're retesting 89.5. All right. So that's where we are this morning. Again, expect more volatility today as, of course, our world leaders continue to shit talk. That's what they've been doing the most. They've been shit talking, man. It's just what it is.
Stupid.
All right, so Davos Day 3 is ahead of us, guys. We got about 3 minutes until the open bell. Let's see what is going on the Doomberg. On the Doomberg, looks like Procter & Gamble's up. That's what they're covering right now. Intel earnings after the bell today. They're down a little bit, not much, about 0.5% or less. So far in the opening bell. And what else we got? Let's take a look at some headlines over at CNBC. Trump tariffs. Latest tariffs U-turn is sparking a global market rally, and the taco trade talks again as well. That's right, of course. Trump always chickens out. That's Taco. This is what he did. He did that in the world stage. I compared it yesterday to a chimp with a machine gun. I mean, that's what he's doing to the markets, man. It's total chaos in the markets, and I love it. All right, Jamie Dimon issues rare CEO criticism on Trump's immigration policy. I don't like what I'm seeing, says Jamie Dimon, of course, CEO of JP Morgan. Nobody going to believe him. Trump's deal sparks relief and confusion. Yeah. Here, just look over here, look over here, look over here. By the way, you're going to get slammed with tons of tariffs. Oh, damn. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to extend it. Okay, wait, later. What the hell? All right, a deal without a deal. Trump outlined the Greenland agreement in sweeping terms, casting it as an ultimate long-term deal that locks in the U.S. national security and gives access to minerals. Greenland's location matters a lot for the Arctic military posture, but the climate change is making the island more accessible and sparking a renewed interest in its rare earths and other critical mineral reserves. Even though Trump said yesterday it's not about the mineral reserves, it's about the safety of America. All right. Price says senior non-resident fellow at the New York University told CNBC on Thursday that striking a deal will require two people to tango, describing Trump's speech at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, as a monologue and not a dialogue. Yeah. Well, we have been sending Marco Rubio and is it Eric Trump? I don't no, and JD Vance. Yeah, JD Vance out that way to negotiate. So, and we are it is kind of a two-way dialogue. It's not a monologue. Trump has advantage in China in the long term by signaling that the U.S. communications can swing widely with political incentives. All right, we got to get over there, guys. We've got about a minute until the opening bell. I don't want to miss it. We haven't been getting it since Davos started, to be honest. Waymo launches robo-taxi service in Miami, extending the U.S. lead from, of course, the West Coast to the East Coast. Damn, that's close to home, literally, right now. I'm down in sunny Florida for one more week, guys. Trump floats the idea to extend business tax break to homeowners. Yeah, but I think we already pretty much went over that for months now. Jim Cramer's top 10 things to watch. This is Paramount deals extending. Ubisoft shares plummet after Assassin's Creed maker cancels 6 games. Damn. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? Ubisoft taking a huge hit. And they're dropping a whole bunch of different games right now. All right. We got to get over there. It's time. We got to get back to Doomberg. Watch the bell here any second. All right, what's going on in the chat before? We got about 30 seconds, maybe 40. Grand Rising Otaku and Chaos family, let's get this money. Gamma Goddess in the house. Good morning, Gamma. Good morning. Good morning, Max. Morning. 12% for 3 months. Okay, yeah, Braveheart. It's not Braveheart. Max. The interest gained on yield on the stablecoins. Wow, on staking ZBEC in the ZBEC app is tiered. So you have like different time frames. You get different staking rewards. All right. It's ringing right now, guys. Let's get it.
Extra tariffs on European supporters of Denmark's sovereignty, and we're no longer going to attack, certainly. S&P futures up 0.2% after a more than 1% rally yesterday. NASDAQ futures gaining 0.9%. The small caps are up as well. We've got, animal spirits are up, right? BitGo doing, I believe, an IPO
BitGo
raising
on the gate.
$212 million on the New York Stock Exchange there. I'm not sure if Tom Keene got any of the syndicate, but he's been a big supporter of the cryptocurrency. And here you see Medicus Pharma. Hopefully their business can, like other pharma companies, we were just hearing from Stefan Bonsell at Davos, reap the benefits of AI when it comes to the drug R&D pipeline. So far, their stock is down 70% over 5 years.
That is painful.
So throwing money away.
I have some companies that keep minting money.
Spartacus went to Medicus to get the biggest dickus. I had to.
It was up more than 1%. Now it's down 2%. Micron slips into the red too. Nvidia holds on to its gains, up 1.5%. But this is, so far this year, been kind of the winner of the trade. Yes, things have broadened out. Yes, but the memory chip stocks, they're quickly becoming big anchors, and I guess today a bit of a drag on this equity market.
Yeah, we need a good acronym for that group, because the Mag 7 is down. You and I were looking at it, 3.5% so far this year. Yes, it was up 25% last year, but it was up 67% the year before. So the Mag 7 seems to be losing steam here. But those HB memory chip stocks. Huge. Earnings on the earnings front, and earnings season is kind of kicking into high gear now. General Electric, or GE Aerospace,
Damn.
Procter & Gamble, Abbott Laboratories, among the companies reporting results this morning. It's interesting that GE moved its EPS target higher for 2026, but investors are selling the stock, and the cash trade more than 4%. So not enough to impress, I guess. Growth stalled at Procter & Gamble, and yet...
Yeah. Bitcoin has not moved at all since the market opened, just quite yet. So all that, of course, happening pre-market.
Never say things are really great. Everyone assumes PNG is bad because of...
I'm just going to wait and see who they're going to have on this morning. And then we're going to move on.
Turn at Tucker Anthony in 1996. Buy the rumor, sell the news. And that could be what's happening in these stocks. But also, as Liz Ann Saunders says, you got to deal with this volatility. It's increasing, right? There's no longer, I mean, maybe the VIX is back down to 15.
Yeah, but the single stock volatility has been pretty extreme.
Yeah. Let's refocus on market fundamentals after geopolitical tempest in a teapot. Earnings season well underway, as I said, and here to talk about where results are landing and what investors should expect is Michael Ball. He's Bloomberg's macro strategist.
Damn it.
And I want to talk a little bit about valuations, too, because we've come off the highs that we were
I don't even want to give him a minute.
At the end of
I'm not a big fan of their market analysts. Okay, moving on. Let's see what we got in here in the chat. Guys, yes, good morning. Stake.zbeck.io says, Braveheart, guys, don't forget to stake your ZBEC. Right now, there's a 5 million maximum lockup, and of course you have different tiers to get different yields, and if you want the max yield, you have to hold it for 120 days, right, Brave? Right, 120 days. So if you have 5 million to spare, you might want to do that starting now. All right, for all, of course, the ZBECians in the chat, let's get back to Bitcoin. What's going on? 89,004 again. Kind of playing it safe this morning. Nothing really happening. Let's go back to Davos and see what's going on over there. Maybe we get some new coverage. I did see some of the market, the open statements this morning. I was hearing it while I was in the bathroom. But it's still ongoing. Okay, and Bloomberg's not covering it, I don't think, today. I know Trump's going to make another sort of announcement or have some sort of talk. Again, is what they were covering. I don't know if it's still ongoing though. There's as of 10 minutes ago, framework deal at Davos for Greenland. If that was live, I don't know if that's insider news. That might be real. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not anymore. So this one just came out as a 10-minute. Is this new?
This is very low levels. Think of that, 1/3. And you're sitting on top of the North Sea, and they like to say, well, that's depleted. It's not depleted. It's got 500 years. They haven't even found.
I think that's what the article we covered this morning. So his statements on that is just pretty much about Greenland and that, seizure, I guess. The deal. Yeah, the deal. Anything else happening right now? Let's take a look at the live here for Davos. There's a speech right there. Those are all fake. Here's CNN covering Zelensky right now is live.
Water supplies, everything. Yes, this is where we are. This is the face of Russia, and really this is the face of this war. We have defending systems. We are really created, I think, great ideas with drones, interceptors. We'll use them. We really produce them about 1,000 per day.
All right. So anything else going on over there right now? Not really. There's a ton of fake news. My God, literally all of these are fake. Holy crap. All they say they're live. Here's another live one here from CNBC TV.18. There's only eight people or 20 people watching on a live news outlet like that. I call sus. The Zelensky's definitely being covered on a bunch of other news outlets. I'm assuming that one's happening right now. For the most part, it's just I hate the world we live in. This is so broken, man.
What are you,
so broken.
stupid?
Here's 162 people watching Mark Carney. I'm pretty sure that happened a few days ago. All right, I'm over it. We're gonna have to just jump around on the TradFi news sites today. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on. Fox Business this morning. They're still down, really? They've been down now for 2 days on news.live. Guys, if you want the news from the TradFi for free, jump over to newslive.com and catch all the news outlets for free. Don't pay for what you get for free. That's what I always say. If it's free, it's for me. CNBC, stocks are higher this morning.
Well, the reason why you make your numbers is because there's, let's say porn. That's a, kind of a, you know what I mean? But just not. I'm not buying that. I'm saying that the consumer is alive and well and uses ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is good, but they do have a lot of business applications, a lot of some advertising. But, yesterday, this is how hard it is. Yes, who's that? Oh, yeah. Yesterday, I got a call saying, hey, do you like the new Grok? I said, new Grok? So, Grok, you can put things in that you wouldn't believe. It's come out. It's much better. You don't know the new Grok? This is this world. I had put Grok into my second file. I am bringing back Grok today for a little bit more Vox Populi, what people think about so-and-so. This is one where you put it and say, what do you think about Salesforce here? And anybody who has, builders, anybody who has 10,000 followers, Grok
is not right. Grok, part of XAI, which also includes X, the platform, formerly known as Twitter. I don't think you can ever write off Elon Musk. No. I just don't, because he'll...
All right, we're just talking about tech stocks of the most sort anyway, over and CNBC. All right, guys, let's get into some more of the headlines, see what else is going on. Yeah, let's see what's going on. A lot of games and game companies getting really, really rattled this year. GameStop I just talked about this, I think last night. GameStop just got rocked with another, 500 or 600 closures. They're going to be closing more stores this year again. And I think there's only going to be like 2 in the area now. Where my friends down here in Florida live. So, yeah. And they're going to have to drive probably like 30 to an hour to get to one of them. Just to get to each one.
What are you,
ridiculous.
Stupid?
So, yeah, that's definitely going downhill. They should have bought more Bitcoin. They should have bought more Bitcoin. All right, let's see what else is going on live. Let's see our headlining CNBC this morning. Spirit Airlines deal. I think we got through most halfway here. Waymo, yep, I think we're underneath the Waymo. Trump signed the Gaza board of peace into being, and who's on it. Trump, Putin was teasing Trump last night. I will give you $1 billion for the peace. Oh my God. Jim Cramer, yes, top 10 things, blah, blah, blah. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin launches satellite internet service to rival SpaceX. Damn, he's coming back for space again, Jeff Bezos. That's Amazon. See if you guys are sleeping under a rock. Trump says Greenland framework with NATO involves mineral rights for U.S. Fed Governor Lisa Cook seems to be safe from Trump firing after Supreme Court arguments. Lisa Cook, of course, was last year trying to get that seat, so the Trump administration could throw someone else in there that they want, and they threw her down for what? Real estate, so have some sort of rental property she put as her own personal property. I don't know. They found her on some sort of loophole. All right, loophole. It's tax evasion either way. I guess so.
What are you, stupid?
Damn. All right, what else we got? OpenAI seeking investments in the Middle East, sovereign wealth fund for multi-billion-dollar round. We could take a look at that. That could also pertain crypto, as a lot of that's going that way. OpenAI is talks with sovereign wealth funds in the Middle East to secure investments to the multi-billion-dollar funding round. CNBC confirmed the round is expected a total around $50 billion. But the numbers could change from term sheets have not been signed, according to the source familiar with the discussions. If you guys haven't been following this, we talked about this, I think it was last summer. We had that giant, tour of Middle East from Trump. And while he was out there, Elon Musk was with him too. They were still buddies back then, right? And while they were both out there, they were making deals left and right with the Middle East. And they had like this entire, where was it? Was it in Syria? I forget where it was particularly, but they have this entire like giant campus dedicated for AI development. I definitely see how OpenAI is going to be in talks with them over there. All right. Moving on. What else we got here? Let's take a look at Fox Business headlines as well. U.S. getting everything we want at no cost on Greenland, says Trump tells Fox Business. Really? It's going to cost us $700 billion to acquire Greenland in the current deal that we have made with them. All right. So this is, I guess, interview with Fox Business. I don't know when this happened.
Everything we want at no cost.
So the Golden Dome will be,
I guess, last night.
Greenland?
A piece of it, yes, and it's a very important part because it's everything comes over Greenland. If the bad guys start shooting, it comes over Greenland. So we knock it down. It's pretty infallible. It's amazing. You know, Ronald Reagan had the idea a long time ago, but we didn't have any technology at that point. The concept was great, but there was no technology. Now we have unbelievable technology. I mean, virtually 100%.
So what are we talking about? An acquisition of Greenland? Are you going to pay for it? I mean,
we're talking about it. It's really being negotiated now, the details of it, but essentially it's total access. It's there's no end. There's no time limit.
All right, it's pretty much the same thing we got from President Trump yesterday. After his speech, he was, of course, questioned about it, and he pretty much outlined the same thing. All right, I'm over that as well. Let's take a look at what else we have in the headlines here at Fox Business, and then I got to check back with you guys in the chat. We're getting close to 10. Of course, every day at 10 o'clock, we go straight into crypto news. Home buyers gain upper hand as sellers swamp the markets. Yeah, that's true, man. I'm seeing it, I'm feeling it, and I've got family members doing the same. Texas chain crushes Costco, Trader Joe's to claim America's top grocery store. Who the hell is that out of Texas? Heb? Never heard of her. Heb. You guys ever heard of Heb? Let me know in the chat. U.S. economy grew the fastest pace in 2 years, fueled by consumer spending. Adjusted for inflation. Is it really though? All right, what else do we have in the headlines? Cathie Wood is in the top. Wow, in the front page here. Greenland is another brick in investors' wall of worry, says Cathie Wood. There we go. Let's see what her statements are on this. Nice. It's a 10-minute interview. Damn it. Let's see if I can kind of skim through here a little bit. We did get an update from Cathie Wood, ARK Invest, of course, my favorite venture capitalist, Cathie Wood, who pushed me into Bitcoin back in 2020. And so I'm sure Michael Saylor was inspired too, in some extent. Cathie Wood said, that she's going to be having her prediction for Bitcoin just a little bit muted, a little bit pushed down from her baseline estimate of 1 million to 800,000 by 2030. So she did make that statement yesterday. We covered it on the live. All right, let's see what she's talking about in regards to the Greenland deal.
For you. And this is all yesterday. You bought Broadcom, you sold Kratos. Kratos has had an incredible
talking
run
about just their overall holdings.
So that's a good example of selling. Buffett's now.
Let's see if I can get the statements from Greenland.
Position for the new kind of warfare, drone technology.
If you guys haven't checked out our big ideas, they're always really great if you're looking at investing into.
As we have done our research.
Come on, I'm trying to find something.
Wait, autonomous
tech and new shift in holdings here.
Robotics. That ETF did very nicely. We just came from Consumer Electronics Show at the beginning of January, and the robotics that we saw aren't quite there yet. They're more humanoid. But what is your play in robotics?
All right. They're just kind of going over the broad scope.
Correct. A humanoid robot is going to be 200,000 times more complex to move into prime time than...
All right, still waiting for her statements on Greenland. All right, I don't think we're going to get. I'm not going to be able to find it that easily. So maybe we'll just get the closing statements from Cathie on this interview, and then we'll move on. It's a 10-minute.
They are made when.
I think I just had it. Damn it, the wall of worry. There we go. All right,
last year it was tariff turmoil, government shutdown. This year it's Greenland and other saber rattling around the world. Iran, of course. This is how very strong bull markets are made. They're not made during times like the tech and telecom bubble when it was straight up and never look back. They are made when the strides are made as we're grappling with problems and assessing risks and understanding that there are risks out there. So this is a much better time, I think, to be investing in innovation. So pretty excited about it.
You know what? You're getting...
All right. Cathie's saying, don't wait for the very, very bottom of the bear market. It may never come. This is the time. The time is nigh. That's my reading for that. Just shortly brief for that. All right. Let's continue. Anything else we got here? I got to catch up with you guys in the chat as well. We got about 10 minutes until we get into the crypto news. FDA says defective tuna cans can pose a potentially fatal Ebola. Of course, we get a lot of fear coming from, fear and drama from Fox Business. Not so much business. Just drama. CEO rebuffs Musk after billionaire jokes about buying airline. Why fast food deals seem like bargains can quietly cost you more. They don't feel like bargains, so maybe the normies don't know. Why Trump's Greenland focus could break China's grip on AI critical minerals. There's really nothing great or wonderful coming out of Fox Business today. Yep, I'm already over it. All right, let's get back with you guys in the chat. We'll look at overall sentiment next. I'll take a look and see how the stock market's holding up today. All right. Where was I in the chat? I'm so far behind. Max, another great day to be alive. Yes, Braveheart, another great day, guys. Familia, good morning, guys. Cliff is here saying, only one more week in Florida before heading north. Where does one find a snow dog sled? In Florida. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm not going to be here for snow, man. I'm not going to be here for snow. But snow's gonna follow me upward, I'm sure. Reducing APR, that's what's down. Offering, if the super app is only offering 7% for 6 months, maybe they are dialing back APR. Seems likely, says Braveheart. You guys are talking about the Z-back. Yeah, we should definitely get back into that at some point as well. Cliff says, good morning and happy joy. Yes, Cliff. Braveheart and Freedom says, Z-back staking site was down yesterday. I was hoping someone signed up. They said, site down for maintenance for your information. Thank you, Brave, for keeping us up to date on what's going on with Z-back. Danny saying, behold ye, the noble prize of Ohio hath descended upon the realm. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not sure, Danny, if you got the message last night, the memo. Jake the Snake did reclaim his throne last night. Ben was just holding it for him. He was cleaning it because his flatulency had made a mess on the throne. So there was a bit of a misconfusion there. Yeah, misunderstanding on the throne. It is still in the... the King of Ohio's. Super Danny saying, good folk for mine, approaching footsteps, footsteps. What the hell? As if I tread upon the banquet of a maze. I can't, guys. That's insane. The old English in the chat. Holy crap, Danny's still going. Wow. Tremble, for I am doeth queeth. Conquereth traffic of the mighty I-75. Oh, dude, the I-75 has been a disaster zone. The pileups, holy crap! I don't know, there was like pileups coming out every day last week. It was insane. Traffic on the mighty I-75 and the devoureth of chili upon the spaghetti with the fury of 1,000 G's. What the hell, dude? Oh my God! Hail, or at least pass through the Buckeyes. Hear ye. Holy hell, guys. E-Press is saying, yes, HEB is a Texas staple for sure, says E-Press. Thank you. I've never heard of it. Stupid effing Crypto says, Crypto JPEG. Welcome, Crypto JPEG. Welcome. I remember, oh my gosh, it was at least over a year ago, Crypto JPEG bopped on here. And his name was literally Crypto and then like a little emoji of a picture. And I just kept calling him Crypto JPEG. He's definitely been one of the OGs on the channel. Thanks again for all the love and support, Crypto JPEG. Maximus Diamond says, said another great day in the markets. Yar. Let's get into overall sentiment and see how just a great of a day it's going to be today. Fear and greed index for the stock market climbing back up to almost break out of neutral into greed. Let's refresh that real quick. I've been sitting there for a little while, still sitting there. It's up about 3 points today. We did it was like 52, so about 3 to 5 points today. I forget exactly where we were last night. All right, and then we're looking at crypto fear and greed as well. Not that one. That's the number that always goes up, our US debt. Sitting at 20 in extreme fear. That's down 4 points from yesterday. Wow.
What, you stupid?
Wow. Yep. Warning. Let's find out what we're dealing with. The Dixie right now sitting at 98.55 in a little bit of a free fall here after the day and of all the statements made at Davos. We just ran down from a high of, I think it was at 99.5, 99.6 just last week. If I go back on the 5-day, you can see where we were up here, 99.4. That's kind of where we peaked. All right. So I do like that. I do like to see that. Risk on assets, still trying to take, I guess, that all in. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles and see what the biggest movers are on the day. Right now on the top 100, we have everything down about almost 1% on average. We have rain still going, man. It's still raining, man. Still raining in that cash. It's still up about 27% on the month. It's a pretty new project. Again, risk what you're willing to lose. I tell you guys, when these coins launch, you want to, of course, be looking for a pullback and, of course, a bottom out on the project before investing, in my opinion. All right. Don't chase green candles, of course. River sitting at 7.1%. Up on the day, up 134% of the week, 972% on the month. Again, this breakout has kind of gone kind of crazy. This project came out back in September of last year. Everyone, of course, playing into those, privacy coin trends. Sky's up 7.3. You would think the sky is not falling. I don't know. It's up about a week, 12%, a month, 6.5. It's just kind of chopping on there, about 24.1% for the year. All right. So those are the biggest movers on the day to the upside. What's the biggest movers on the downside? We got Midnight down 6.2%, MYX down 5.4%, Dash 7.4%, and Pengu down almost 4%. Those are your top movers for the day. MYX, maybe Dash, Midnight. Yeah, Midnight's definitely going to get some more exposure this year as well. Those are what I'm looking at with utility, just looking at the daily. On the weekly here, what are we looking at? On the day, on the week, we're looking for 15s and 20s. There's still a lot of opportunities. As I told you guys yesterday, the weekly right now is what you want to be looking at for 15s and 20s sold off. It's the area right now. It's showing, of course, the most activity and the most opportunity. It's a choose your own type of adventure type of day. I mean, there's everything from privacy coins on here, like XMR down 30%, Zcash down 17% on the week, to real world asset plays like Ondo down 13%, almost that 15 again. BitTensor, another great project, down 17% on the week as well, with virtuals, a little bit of everything, guys. Every narrative is here and represented. AI plays, privacy coin plays, a little bit of everything. Pepe's even down. Even memes down almost the same amount, 20% down on Pepe. If that's how you rule, I wouldn't. All right. So anyway, top movers that I like to see right here with utility going into this year. Sui, I'm feeling Sui, man. I like Sui, 17.7%, almost 18% down on the day. Definitely fits into our criteria. Virtuals for the biggest AI marketplace on Ethereum. That's not too bad either. I had to pick three. It would probably be between Tau, Sui, and Virtuals. Again, that's my 2 cents, not yours. All right, on the monthly, there is nothing, guys. We're looking for 30s and 40s. Nothing is oversold on the month. Look at the weekly for opportunity. All right, same thing. I'm going to do this on the top 200 assets as well. Right now, the top 200 is up 20% on average because FON will not stop running. It's up 2,600% on the week. This thing, of course, has been killing it. This one came out at the beginning of last year. Or maybe no, I think this has been out longer than that. It exploded. I looked it up the other day. The ticker is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. It's the Fawn Smart Chain, right? The Fawn Smart Chaining, and that's going to be offering rewards to users. That's what we were looking at yesterday, I believe. All right, so that's still ripping it up there. Axie Infinity's still going. I've been shouting this out every day as it continues to grow. I've looked up news for the project. There's nothing that's significant. Everything I look up for Axie Infinity is back years ago or 150 days ago. So there's definitely some sort of maybe investment coming in from other companies or some sort of other backers. I don't know what's going on. Let me know in the chat if you guys know what's going on. Only thing I realized was the day before the market structure bill was set to vote, Axie Infinity, one of the oldest Web3 gaming tokens, started pumping. So take that with what you will. That is still one of the big movers on the weekly. All right, so anyway, Merlin's down about 40% here, 41%. That's been one we've been shouting from the rooftops on. We're looking for projects that are down 15 and 20% here on the weekly. There is plenty. Some of the big names include Monad, that's down 21%. We got Vision down 31%. And the biggest movers, 21 on Wormhole. Let's go. I do like me some Wormhole. And we got Pith down 15. That's another good one. We know that's going to be utilized by the government in America. XCN's down 17.7%. Again, all of these fitting in my criteria for oversold here on the weekly. Guys, pick your own adventure type of day. All right, moving on. Looking at the monthly here, and the only thing we still have oversold here is Merlin, down 63% now. Man, I kind of feel like I want to buy some of this now. Don't hold any of it. I've just been shouting it from the rooftops for weeks. Oversold AF since the beginning of the year. It's basically back to where we started, less than we started the year at. Holy hell. We haven't seen these prices on this particular project since August or September. September. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Merlin. Maybe this is a product that's a little bit under the weather. Let's take a look. Coin news. If there's anything about the project that's kind of faltering right now. Currently navigating network upgrades and facing challenges from recent token unlocks. There we go. So it might be getting a little bit too distributed too fast. That'd be my guess by what the statement's saying here from DuckDuckGo's AI. I'd have to do a checkup and see what's going on, but it's just going to show me the amount right there now distributed. Let's take a look. Again, that's why market cap matters, guys. That's why market cap matters. If it is true that they just had a huge token unlock and they dumped all the coins on the project, yeah, that's when your coins become worth less, because it's just like the dollars, guys. The more they print, the less your dollars are worth. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at Merlin real quick. Merlin chain, Merle. Having a huge sell-off here, 2.1 billion in total supply, max supply, and only circulating is about half of the project. So I wonder, let's take a look at market cap. It's nothing really I noticed right out the gate with market cap versus price action. So just a little bit of bleeding over time. Maybe they're like, doing it a daily unlocks. You can see it kind of starting to shrink there in overall market cap versus tokenomics. Okay, maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this project. I don't hold any. I'm just looking into it. All right, so that's what's going on with Merlin right now. Only 163 million in market cap. Anything else here? Nothing else, guys. That's my two sats for the day. Again, tons of opportunity. Just look at the weeklies, guys. Look at the weeklies right now on the top 1 and 200, and DCA into some of your favorite projects that are down the most today. I do like me some that SWE, and if I had to pick one in the top 200, or my top 2 picks. Let's see. SWE and Wormhole. Yeah, Wormhole down 21% on the weekly. Let's go. All right, guys. 22 now, almost. All right, those are my 2 sats, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. Let's get back into the chat. We are late. Actually, no, we're right on time for crypto news. We're going to get into crypto news after I catch up with you guys in the chat. All right, Super Danny, how you doing this morning? Stupid effing Crypto says, Crypto JPEG. Maximus Diamond Hen says, another great day in the markets. Yes. How's it going? Knight, how's it going? D-Knight, getting sick of trash market. What a waste of matter tracking time. Okay, I don't know, man. Taking time. Every day, red splits sideways 98.9% of the time. Bear market still in full force. Don't care about Bitcoin. Ooh, damn. We got some very bearish, bearish bears in the chat. How can you be bearish when you see this stuff, man? We're still up on the month. Everything's still up on the month. On the top 200, top 100. I don't know. Maybe you're just holding memes. I don't know what you're doing, man. Definitely look at your portfolio. Make sure you have a risk-adjusted portfolio, guys, so you can weather the storm and not feel like your entire world is down. 95%. All right. Let's move on. Let's take a look at the crypto news. Let's get into that right now. Jumping over to Cointelegraph first. Bitcoin diamond hand. Bitcoin not selling. Not repeat of 2017-21. Research warns. Not a repeat of 2017-21, which is the narrative I like to look at, man. We'll get into that rant in a bit. All right, let's see what they have to say here. CryptoQuant revive Bitcoin supply stands out. New research from on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant confirmed ongoing sales of significantly older coins this bull market. We're basically selling the OG diamond hands, the ones who would never sell, are slowly trickling out and selling to institutions, is what they're saying. Upspend transaction outputs, UTXOs, involving Bitcoin previously dormant for 2 years or more have spiked since 2024. What stands out in 24 and 25 record the highest annual revived supply from long-term holders in Bitcoin's history. Contributor Crypto Medcimi commented it alongside an explanatory whatever chart. Here we go. This is a Bitcoin revived supply breakdown by age. And I've been talking about this for a while, is a lot of these whales will seek out older wallets, find the owners, and then purchase them over the counter so they do not affect the Bitcoin price. They've been doing that for the last 2 years at a very, very growing rate. And they're paying a premium for it too. I don't know what the premium is. Is it 5 or 10%? I don't know, but they're paying for it. While these cycles saw revived supply rise alongside strong price momentum and speculative inflows, the current revival is happening with lower overall market noise, but significantly older coins, older bags, older whales. CryptoQuant argued that the long-term holders of Bitcoin are now reassessing exposure to the market and have ever since price past 40,000 mark. Early 2026 does not yet show a full reversal of this trend, but revived long-term supply has moderated compared to the peaks of 24-25. Crypto Medcimi said that the latest phase of the trend, whether it represents the temporary exhaustion of or start of the new accumulation phase, will become clear as the year progresses. Bitcoin is undergoing a transition. Long-term holders of, again, of course, long dormant coins. Again, it's just kind of the same thing over and over what I just mentioned. All right, and again, just want to quickly remind you guys that the amount of Bitcoin on exchange is getting lower and lower by the day. Make sure you have some of the largest, the greatest asset on earth before it's too late. We did see a little bit of a spike up today, I think. Yeah, we did. Look at this. Finally, we see a little bit of that going back on exchanges. Not much, though. Looks like at 0.01 from yesterday to today. So, again, the lowest amount on exchanges we've ever seen on Bitcoin. Oh my gosh, crazy, guys. We had about almost 3.5 million back in February of 24. Now sitting at just less than 2.5 mil. A million less than we were just 2 years ago. And that's all that's left, guys. That's all that's left on the exchanges right now, circling loud. Not what you can buy. That's what's also sitting in people's bags. All right, because some people still do not hold their coins on cold custody. All right, what else do we have? Bitcoin offers no haven from Trump's Greenland dreams 17 minutes ago. A lot of FUD, man. A lot of FUD coming out. Maple brings syrup USDC base. Targets the Aave V3 listing. Of course, the was it the honey, the maple syrup, the maple. God damn it! What's that damn DEX? I forget the name of that DEX. Maple, yes, is extending its yield-bearing US dollar stablecoin syrup to Coinbase's base network, and everyone gets a stablecoin. All right, everyone gets a stablecoin. Anything else breaking? That's kind of a slow news day. Let's get back over to TradFi, make sure we're not missing anything breaking over there. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Bloomberg comes back in about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And Davos is still ongoing, so I'm surprised we don't have anyone major speaking that news is switching to. Let's take over here. There's still Davos right there at CNBC.
Pretty soon. And I talked to Witkoff about this because he's going today from here to Moscow for negotiations.
Our 20-point plan, and we're massaging it and harmonizing it. And I think we're down to land deals now. That's been the 800-pound elephant in the room.
Yep.
And I think we have some very, very good ideas around that, and hopefully we'll be able to make some progress there.
All right. right, so they're making progress on the Ukraine deal. Okay, yeah, sure. I believe it when I see it. All right, looking at Fox Business, still down. Yeah, I keep forgetting Fox is still down. We don't get nothing great out of that anyway. All right, let's get back over to Doomberg real quick and see what's going on.
Sweeney live here with our Bloomberg Intelligence program. Coming up, we're checking with Anne-Marie Horder, Bloomberg Surveillance co-anchor. She's in Davos to get the latest reporting from there. Rob Carolan, Bloomberg meteorologist, is going to give us the latest on this snowstorm.
Yeah, snow. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold, man. I may not be going back this week, guys. I might get stuck in Florida. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'll let you guys know as that develops. Wow, yeah, I might get stuck here. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. All right. So I'm gonna see if we're gonna get someone else on here to talk about what's going on in Davos from Bloomberg. Other than that, it's been kind of slow this morning. Let me look at another news site while we're waiting. Let's take a look at BitcoinNews.com. Sidelanders set up. Bitcoin's price stalls. Traders brace for a breakout around 90K. Yeah, that was, of course, how we started this morning. Take a look at price action right now. Still kind of dwindling downward. Yeah, we could go. How low could we go? Well, we can go back down and retest this here. We are getting a little bit, maybe, of a channel developing. Maybe. Possible. We got to hold that before 12:30 here in the States, though. Yeah. That'd be fun. That would be fun if we do finally start to create a little bit of channel to get us out of the golden pocket. Golden pocket, guys. We still haven't touched the meat of the move. I really was expecting the bears to at least try to get back down to 85. That's of course the largest area we have on the order books. Let's take a look. Has that developed any differently today? Am I still as bullish as I was yesterday on the order books? Let's take a look. Of course, bringing this for free, guys. The live heat map, the book map for free. Don't pay for a subscription model when you can get it for free. Yeah, brought to you by Kimba, the White Snowland on YouTube. Again, I love the anime reference on my channel. Don't pay for what you get for free. All right.
What are you, stupid?
Well, let's zoom on in and take a look and see what's going on the order books here. We are building up. Wow. Yeah, we're still building up that range. Getting closer and closer, broadening out that on the order books. For the golden juicy center of that pocket. Look at that. All that is brand new as of today. As of 6 to 12 hours ago. Boom. Oh, actually, no, that's a full day. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong chart. Yeah, this is all, within the last 12 hours or so. No, not even. Didn't we come back down here to, yeah, it's about 12 hours, yeah. Because we did this morning, yeah. All right, so yeah, we are still continuing to build this up on all fronts. I was showing you guys that 80,000 was starting to build up a little more. That has been a huge gap between 80K and 75. Between 85 and 75, there was nothing here before this week. It's all starting to build up, as you can see here on the last few days, last 10 days. Yep, that's all just this week alone. All right, so yeah, the juicy center still a lot more below us than there is above us in terms of keeping our price action maintained between 100,000 and 84. They keep building this up lower and lower and lower. I keep forgetting where the hell we are on the bottom of that golden pocket. I think it's like 84 now. Yeah, it's just shy of 85. So 84, 84.5, something like that. At the very bottom of this golden pocket, we did lose a tiny bit around. I would say a third of it. Lost about a third of it at the beginning of the week. A third of it. We still have the meat of the move on the plate for the Bears if they want to send us down to about 87K. I think it's lower than 87. I think it's 86 flat to 86.5. All right, so that's what we're still expecting. Maybe another FUD announcement, scare the market a little bit more for the Bears to pick up that big chunk. All in all, it's been building up day after day all across the board. You can see new areas that are getting a lot more stronger and building, of course, the goalpost up a little bit, but it's not as much as it was before this week. So we're getting a little more bearish, a lot more areas setting up below us for longs than we do right now having for shorts, and moving the goalpost up higher. So that, I have been noticing that. You can see there's some there too, some here and there. Yeah, for the most part, it's not looking the best, but it's still holding for this particular moment. All right, what are we at right now? We're sitting at 89,003. The threes right now have been setting up as a very, very strong level of resistance. Let's get back over here, see what Bloomberg's talking about. We might have missed a little bit from Davos, maybe. No, they didn't bring anyone yet in from Davos. Come on, man, come on. Going back over to CNBC because they're the ones seem to want to cover it today. The Dow, still talking about the Dow. Let's take a look and see what's going on with more news outlets out of crypto. Bitcoin.com news. We didn't get too into the weeds here. Probably time to go it over into Crypto Twitter and see what we really missed over the real news platform over on X. Guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below. Trying to grow the channel. We gotta go. All right, let's get over to yes, X. X gonna give it to you. It's 10:15 now, approaching. What do we have over here? Oh no. Doom scrolling on X. Cynthia Lummis coming out 33 minutes ago. Broad industry agreement is rare, but we have it on the Clarity Act. Builders, investors, innovators across the ecosystem agree the moves us forward. With the pro-crypto president ready to act, we can't wait. America's leadership depends on it. And Cynthia Lummis is definitely shouting on the roof from the rooftops. We need to get this done before the midterms are this very possible. This does not happen this year. Yikes. We did talk about this last night. There's supposed to be a new draft that came out yesterday. They're reviewing right now. That should be making the rounds here this morning. I'm surprised we haven't seen any headlines talking about it. We covered that last night. All right, what else do we have here? Just in, Coinbase announces a new quantum computing advisory board. The board will be publishing position papers on the state of quantum computing, issue guidance to users, developers, and institutions, and respond in real time to major quantum breakthroughs. Damn, so Coinbase is going to be ahead of the game when it comes to the latest on quantum and the threat to crypto technologies. President J. Trump signs and ratifies the Board of Peace Charter, making official the Board of Peace, an international organization. The Peace President signed it, I guess, this morning. Caroline Leavitt was there at the World Economic Forum to make an announcement.
Congratulations, President Trump. The charter is now in full force, and the Board of Peace is now an official international organization.
All right, so they're going to have the Board of Peace. The Board of Peace. All right, what else we got? Doom scrolling continues. As doom scrolling continues. What the hell? I don't know what that's about. Breaking: local businesses in Las Vegas are beginning to accept Bitcoin payments following a national trend showing in gaining traction among merchants, cutting costs and attracting customers, cutting the middleman, Visa and MasterCard, out of the equation. Yep, we're going to see more of that happen. But the weird thing is, why is Vegas or in Nevada in general still not part of passing any sort of bills, right? When it comes to the entire country. The only countries we have, the only states we have right now in our country that haven't are actually these three here. We just got news last week that in Tennessee is going to be filing for a Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, and Rhode Island. So those two, the entire country are going to also be painted orange, probably by the end of the month. These three, of course, still haven't: Idaho, Nevada, and Alaska. We got to get them on board, guys. I'm still surprised. 2 years in a row that Bitcoin is welcomed at Las Vegas, at the Venetian, for the conference. Guys, we're going to be there in 2026 this year in April. Don't pay for the tickets at the door. It's going up every single week or month. Yeah, every single month. Surprised that, they still haven't passed any bills, but yet more merchants are like, yeah, bro, I don't want to pay Visa or MasterCard anymore. Looks like a little fun zone here, I guess, an arcade of sorts. They're talking about it over there. They're just doing interviews of random stores that started accepting Bitcoin payments. All right, cool. This is automatic egg fryer produced by a Chinese company. You can fry an egg in just 30 seconds, making fresh eggs instantly with a very practical for restaurants. Yes, robots are coming, guys. All of us in the Bitcoin community got enthusiastic about the end of repressive regulation in digital assets. And none of that happened, says Anthony Scaramucci. yeah, we kind of got as of right now, it's a nothing burger. We did get the strategic Bitcoin reserve, and they've been at least holding that true in the United States. For seizures only. JP Morgan, the world's largest bank, is now live on Ethereum. It's now official. The real world asset product is my on-chain net yield fund, Money. Literally, wow. Powered by JP Morgan Connexus. Tokenization isn't Ethereum anymore. It's the bank-grade financial infrastructure. What else we have that's breaking? Anything? It's been really slow. Nobody uses Bitcoin. Nobody uses Bitcoin. Just only 25, trillion in volume over the last year. Yeah, no one uses Bitcoin, guys. U.S. Senate released an updated crypto market structure bill, expands the CFTC, of course, crypto, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, authority over digital assets. A meeting was scheduled for January 27th, putting U.S. crypto regulation back into focus at the end of the month. All right, so that's another thing we got to put into our narrative list. Man, it just never ends. It never ends. Guys, the TikTok deal should be happening today as well. I should probably look that up before I forget. We'll get into that real quick as well. Not even headlining right now. It's like they're keeping that under wraps. TikTok deal is supposed to go down today. Trump approves TikTok deal. That was probably old last year, back in like the summer. Let's see. TikTok deal. Today? Question mark? It was scheduled for today. Okay, go to the news. Today. All right, U.S. and China have agreed to spin off TikTok's American operations. As of 2 hours ago, the United States and China have shaken their hands on a deal to divest the short-term video content TikTok's U.S. business to a consortium of mostly American investors led by Oracle. There we go. So again, guys, I asked you guys a few months ago on a poll, where do you think TikTok is going to be built on in the future of Web3? It's going to be Polkadot, which has been rumored for the last 2 years. It's going to be Ethereum, which is, of course, the biggest, dApps player in the space. Is it going to be Sui or Solana? Those are the top 4 picks I had for you guys. Let me ask you guys again in the chat. Let's start a poll. TikTok built on what? Built on what? Okay. ETH. Polkadot. I'll just put dot. I'll just put the tickers. Sol or Sui. All right, there we go, guys. Poll is up and live. Let me know what you think. The deal is expected to close this week. The report said that the world. This would result in the app's Beijing-based parent ByteDance having a stake just under 20%. Looks like the Oracle Silver Lake, Abu Dhabi-based investment firm MGX will have a 15% stake in each USA TikTok. Other investors include Susquehanna, Dragoneer, and Michael Dell's family office. Damn, Dell is going to be involved. Wow. A report in the Reuters in September said that TikTok USA would be 2 companies. The first company would be a joint venture, which includes American investors. Other parties will handle the U.S. user data and algorithms, in which ByteDance would have the single largest minority shareholder, but it will have no control over the U.S. version of the app. The second company, which will be wholly owned by ByteDance, will control the revenue-generating businesses, operations such as e-commerce and advertising. It was not immediately clear how much ByteDance received for TikTok's U.S. business, but Vice President J.D. Vance had previously said the deal would value at the unit at roughly $14 billion. And there we go. That's the latest we have right now out of the TikTok deal. Yeah, we don't have anything talking about Web3 or crypto. Let me see if I can just force that out of the news today. Yeah, I don't see anything. We're gonna have to wait and see, guys, how this all plays out. Let's see how you guys feel in the chat so far. 100%. Wow. We only have 1 vote. You guys saying Solana so far in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you guys are going to throw up on that poll. Let's get back into the chat as well since we're talking about it. Stupid effing crypto. Stupid effing crypto. As always. Yes. Julian Song says, what up, everyone? Getting ready for tomorrow's weather. -5. What? A high of -5. I don't want to go. Please don't send me back.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, no. Julian Song says, headlines everywhere talking about Trump securing Greenland deal. Yes, it's everywhere. Hey, guy says, just woke up. Where's the coffee? I got a little bit left, my guy. You want a sip? You want a sip? Here, have some. Making you better feeling. Oh my god. Chinese lady, Zimi Quan. All right, Qian, I can't pronounce that. Sentenced to 11 years in London, UK for $6 billion Bitcoin fraud. I thought that was old. That was part of the scam operations, right? Oh shit. Sailor ready to buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, he is, man. He's ready. I wonder if he's going to do even bigger buy next week. He just had the largest buys he's had in the last 2 weeks since last summer. So he's been buying up like crazy lately, taking advantage of this dip. Crypto morning, good morning, Crypto Nation, Crypto now. Okay, Jake the Snake, yeah, okay, someone finally figured it out. Yes, good morning, Vietnam. I love, of course, the late Robin Williams. That's where, of course, I get the good morning, Crypto Chaos. Yes, from yeah, I love Robin Williams. Miss him, man, miss him. TikTok, Oracle, Healthcare, ooh, Cliff, yeah, oof, yeah, taking advantage of those billions of people they have in both sectors. Yikes. Ghost Operation says Ukrainian crypto mogul Konstantin Galich found dead in Lamborghini in Kyiv. Is that new? Because that sounds familiar. I feel like we read an article like that last summer. People are just showing up dead, showing up dead in their Lambos. Yeah. All over the world. Oracle serves as primary cloud infrastructure provider, hosting all U.S. user data in its secure local data centers to comply with the national security requirements, says Cliff. Yes, Oracle. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Bitcoin right now still chopping around 89 and some change. 89.3. Trying to get back above 89.3. The threes, guys, have been having it lately. So once we lose these threes, that's been kind of an outlier, I guess, this year. I've been pointing to these threes for a lot. Almost every day, it's like 3. It's of course the halfway, of course, psychological level usually, of course, used to break around 5, but 3. We got threes now. All right. The whales have spoken. It's going to be nothing but threes from here. Oh my God. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I got to add that to the narrative list, of course, on the 27th. That's also going to be the next market structure bill. It's still on the board. I still have that on there. Yeah, it's the same. Oh yeah, that's coming next week, guys. Rate cut decision for America coming on the 28th. It's the day later. Of course, right now we know it's pretty much going to be nothing. They're going to go sideways as per their their policy. Blah blah blah. Jerome Powell. Okay, let's get back to Doomberg, see what else is going on. Then I gotta probably call it for the day, guys. It's getting kind of slow in the news. Things are slowing down since yesterday. What else we got? Let's take a look at CNBC. What are they talking about? They're talking to Michael Dell.
Well, this is a challenge because if you think about the way AI works, and let's go back to some of the early days of ChatGPT, right? This was a little over 3 years ago. Well, it takes 4 years to build a semiconductor plant. So 4 years ago, nobody knew about ChatGPT. Nobody was talking about reasoning models or agents.
Yes, we know. It's ancient history. Michael Dell is also a Bitcoiner, by the way.
You would have had to have known all that to have put the capacity in. So we have a severe shortage in memory silicon and also in some of the advanced semiconductor nodes, and that's created a challenge for sure.
And higher prices.
Absolutely.
That continues.
Yes.
For years.
We'll see. I think it probably goes well into 27. We'll see about 28. But the as I said, the demand is much more than the supply. Just to do a little math, okay? So the H100, which was around the time of the ChatGPT coming out, had 40 gigabytes of high bandwidth memory. Don't want to get too technical here. Then we went to 288 gigabytes. Then we're going to a terabyte, and then 2 terabytes.
As soon as you say that, a guy says Michael Dell is a bit boring, and as soon as you say that, he's literally going through every step of the way. From this tech revolution we've had since the 80s. He's just like, oh yeah, we started at 256 megabytes and we moved to 512, and then we got into a gig. Oh my god, that's so funny. You called it, man. You called it. Yes, Cliff saying OGB. Yes, good to see you here again. Yes, good to see all you guys here again. Thanks again, guys, for coming on out today. I do got to get going here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to be on the road one last time here in Florida, unless I get delayed my flight. I'm going to be meeting up with some friends for one more day, and then I'll be back, of course, tonight for the live stream. Tonight we are going to be covering, if we do get that far into it, just want to let you guys know, the rate hike decision out of Japan. Last time we stayed up that late, it was like till like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I just want to be very clear, it's going to be a very long night. A very, very, very long night. So I gotta mentally prepare for that as well. All right. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna probably leave you guys here. I'm gonna make sure we're not missing anything over on the major news sites real quick. Yep, Bloomberg's still talking about fuel, oil. Let's take a look at bubbles. Make sure nothing has blown up yet. Ooh, nothing yet. Still down about 1%. Yeah, still about the same. It's still early. Take a look at CNBC, still talking to Michael Dell. And Fox Business is still broken over on news.live. Yes, newslive.com. One more run through the real news over on X. Make sure there's nothing else breaking over here. And we're going to head out for the day. Play the song for the Bitcoin markets. Let's go.
Store of value. We call them poor.
Yes.
We call them poor.
100% one of my favorites.
Fiat currency as a store of value. There's a name for them. We call them poor.
Yes, 100%. ZBEC Network also still shilling. ZBEC's partnering with Tangem, guys. That's wow. That's crazy. That's awesome. Tangem being, of course, one of the biggest cold storage players. Bring self-custody options to our community. We'll be launching a custom ZBEC branded Tangem cold storage wallet soon. More details coming in the weeks ahead. Damn, they are killing it, man. They are killing it. Together, we'll also be joining, more joint market campaigns with advertising during Bundesliga games in H1 2026. They've been doing a lot of advertising at these sports events as well, and they're continuing to do so around the world. All right, cool stuff. Definitely going to share that over on my Twitter page. Yeah, guys. Owning 0.2's Bitcoin puts you at the top 1% of Bitcoin holders, says Documenting Sailor. Yeah, don't forget, guys, where you are on the world stage. If you're afraid to hold Bitcoin because you're never going to get to a single Bitcoin, I will tell you, you are thinking about it the wrong way. And I've been doing this for a long time now, and I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. If you, where is it? Top richest, yes, top 100 richest wallet list. Guys, these are wallet addresses holding Bitcoin, and the amount right now, of course, I myself, and some of you guys as well, have multiple wallet addresses holding different amounts of different coins, right? And if you're looking at right now, if you're holding at least 1 to 10 coins right now in the amount of wallets holding that, you're in the top 1%, basically still within the top 1%. If you're holding, 0.1 or 1 Bitcoin, somewhere between that range, you're in the top 7. But what they're not telling you on this particular distribution is that people have multiple wallets. So these wallets could be, going to users could be distributed to 4x or divided by 2 to 4. So somewhere in this range, he's probably right. Of course, Documenting Seller over on X, he's probably right. It's probably somewhere between the top 1 or 2% if you're holding just a quarter of a Bitcoin in a cold storage wallet. You could be one of the top 1% here into the future. All right, that's my idea. I've been having that for a long time, and definitely do still feel it. It is true. All right, there's only 21 million Bitcoin, guys. We're 60 million plus millionaires in the world. Do not be one of the last people to acquire any amount of Bitcoin. All right, what do we got? Otaku appointments, markets. Oh, yeah, damn it. Cliff calling it out. Yes, damn it. Every time I have an appointment, yes, the market pumps without me. It's terrible effect I don't get to witness on the live. I should troll the market and be like, I have an appointment today. Come back later right after. Like, fool you. It wasn't real. Okay. Braveheart McFreedom says Zbeck are repping Tangent. Yeah, dude, it's insane. That says one of the biggest cold storage wallet manufacturers. Miller Mountain says, I'm so stoked about the Tangent partnership. It never stops. Yeah, Zbeck has been killing it. They definitely have the potential for greatness. I'm so stoked too. Miller Mountain, is Bitcoin like a digital brick of gold? Yes it is, Ghost. Yes it is. Jake the Snake says, Otaku, pump my bags. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna pump our bags, I guess. All right. With that being said, guys, have a great day. I'm gonna enjoy the last few days I have here left in Florida until I get on that plane back to Illinois. All right, so Bitcoin right now, still testing this. I drew this earlier. This is the idea I had. It could play out. We could lose it, though, and still come back down. Still early. I was expecting by now that we would at least have touched the juicy center of that golden pocket. The dip. The dip has been on the board for 3 weeks now, guys. What the hell? What are they waiting for?
What are you, stupid?
They really, truly tried. When Coinbase, Binance, Wintermute, and BitGo, whatever, Bybit all sold off at the beginning of this week, leading into Davos. When they all sold that off, they tried so hard to get us there, and they couldn't get it. They could not get it. So maybe they're waiting for another big announcement that's lined up. I just don't see it. I think everything's been said already. I think everything's been done. Maybe we'll get some sort of retaliation, start some sort of war. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen on the macro, but as of right now, it's holding this bit of a channel. So that's what I drew this morning. It fell to it. It's still kind of playing out. It's probably going to be lost here in about a half hour. So stay safe, guys. Play it. Play it into it. So most of the time, all you have to do is sit on your hands and do nothing. Have a good one. I will see you guys all tonight. Hopefully around 8 p.m. I might be a little late, like I said, because this is a lot of traveling I'm doing today. So if I don't come on at 8, I apologize. I will be on either way for covering the foreign market open. Friday, the last day, guys. The last day of the week for the foreign markets and Davos. All right. Have a good one, guys. I will see you. Stay safe. It's all crazy. It's all coming down. Oh, I'll see you guys all again soon. Later.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history. Oh! Fill my walls with more coins and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I long for Hollywood talking to door. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you.
Is it gonna hold? Let me zoom in real quick. Where did it stop at? Are you kidding me? Threes! It's still the threes! These threes are driving me nuts, guys. Yes, we stopped at 88.3. Looks like it's coming back up right now. All right. Cliff in the chat. No, Bobbin. How's it going, Bobbin? Yeah, setting us off with some music. Have a good one, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace. A beautiful tune, man. Always, Bobbin. How you doing? Have a great day, guys.